really concerned about is just to ensure that you're not going to miss anything too major. Every day they're using their devices. Either they're using it for homework during the week, or else or social media and a little bit of gaming, or and at the weekends they tend to, it's their go-to. We have to keep a very close eye on it because it's very easy for it to blow out, and it's very easy for them to spend hours and hours, and time just slips away on devices. We've found we've had to be flexible. We've had to recognise that helping our kids and supporting our kids to be digitally savvy, and also to use digital devices as tools was really important. And we also knew that in terms of social media, if they were going to be using social media, which they are, we also needed to be using it too. So we needed to make sure that we were smart and we were schooled up on how various social media sites work, and which ones we were comfortable with the kids being on and using, and which ones we weren't.
We developed the Digi Parenting website as kind of a one-stop shop for parents to go to be informed, to get ideas and tips, but more than that, it's actually just to be encouraged, to realise that although this is a bit scary and although you might have a lot of questions, there are answers for those questions. One of the best things parents can do is actually just be part of the conversation and actually take an interest and not write technology off altogether, but to understand this is part of young people's worlds, a huge part of their world. And so it's about being part of that conversation and asking them, allowing kids to be the experts and saying, hey, tell me about Facebook, tell me about Instagram, what do you do on it, what are some funny videos you've watched on YouTube lately? And once you understand their world better, it'll give you some better insights into how to parent them. No one will deny that young people are using a lot of technology. So if parents want to, I guess, help the communication between them and their kids, one way to do it is actually to be on technology as well. So have a Facebook, have an Instagram, even have a Snapchat, and then just start giving it a go. You'll have lots of questions you can ask your kids, and they'll love feeling like an expert, but give it a go, and you might find that it's easier than you think it is.
There's quite a range of risks that they can run into online, from cyberbullying and abuse, particularly when they're posting their own content. They're open to that kind of criticism. There's accessing age-inappropriate or other inappropriate material. There is feeling the pressure of having to do things online, peer pressure and the fear of missing out on what is going on with the social group. There are talking to people, communicating with people online who they may not know who they actually are and who may wish them harm or to deceive them. There's managing their time, so getting a balance between the time that they spend online, which is quite seductive, and other things in their lives.
So you do work here for
if your children are going to be using devices, I would say embrace it when they're ready, when you're ready, have very clear set of guidelines and rules of engagement, but also be flexible and understand that the landscape is changing rapidly and you may need to both work together to sort of change the rules.